recently I got hit up to do a fill-in gig, which I normally would be happy to do. But I wanted to make a video about the reason I did not do the gig, even though I was free, even though the pay was good, and it's not for some weird like egotistical reason of like, ooh, like I'm too good for this. No, I play for free all the time. I play for like lower pay as well whenever it's like fitting. If I enjoy the people, if I enjoy the music, if I enjoy the hang, like it all makes sense. But I'm making a video about this in particular because it's normally not kosher to talk about stuff like this. And I'm actually curious to hear if this has happened to you, what I'm going to share in this video. Go ahead and leave your story in the comments because I do want this to be something that people are aware of in the scene. I think a lot of people get away with stuff like this, and those are the types of people that tell people like me, oh, you shouldn't publicly talk about stuff like that. I've found that people who say stuff like, oh, you shouldn't share stuff like this publicly, are usually the culprits in a situation like this, almost all of the time. So I'm going to tell you what happened, why I didn't take the gig, and again, if this has happened to you or something similar, anything in the ballpark, go ahead and leave a comment. I would love to hear your story, and just so other people could see it too. Without further ado, here's what happened. So the professional cover band that I'm in normally gigs every Friday and Saturday night, usually Sundays too, sometimes on Thursdays. It's anywhere from 2 to 4 days a week, at least in the busy season, which is busy season for us now, spring through the fall. And normally I am not able to fill in a situation like this, but just by chance, we were off on a Saturday night, which is very rare for us. And one of the 5 cover bands that I used to play with before I played professionally hit me up. This band, the final gig that I played with them, they did not pay me the $150 that they owed me. And it was the last gig I played with them. It was about 2 or 3 weeks before I joined my professional cover band that I'm in now, the wedding band. That was fine. You know, I'm not going to make a big fuss about that, you know, leave on good terms. I'm not going to like hunt these people down over $150. That's fine. It's in the past. This band, who didn't pay me the $150 for the last gig that I played with them, hit me up and asked me if I could do a fill-in gig with them. It's a paid opportunity. It was on this Saturday night. They hit me up the week of, and I responded and I said, hey, it's good to hear from you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm weary to take this gig with you that's in a paid fashion because my last gig with you that was supposed to be paid $150, it never paid out. Like, what happened with that? Why is this going to be different? I'm a big believer in, I always like to give someone a chance to rectify the situation. Like, just be very upfront and be like, hey, this bothered me. I felt this was not right? Like not paying me for a paid gig, not good. But then hitting me up to do another paid gig, knowing that the last gig that we did together, you didn't pay me for, that's diabolical in my mind. I'm not saying that to him when I'm communicating, but this is what's going through my mind, right? So I respond and I said, hey, I wasn't paid for my last gig that I played with you guys. No hard feelings, but like I'm just weary to take another gig with you because of this. The response I'm looking for is to instill some sort of confidence in, like, you know, you don't even have to pay me for the last one, but be like, hey, this time you're gonna get paid this amount, we'll be good. That would make me feel a little bit better about taking this gig. But the response I got from the guy was basically just kind of like laughing it off and being like, oh, haha, yeah, man, that was so long ago, wow. And that was it. It's like, it's kind of like bringing a problem to someone and they're just like, in Jersey, like in New York, something we say a lot, like when we don't really care about something, is like, damn, that's crazy. Just kind of like, wow, yeah, that's crazy, man. Just leaving it at that. And so after that, I just said, like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel comfortable doing this with you guys. I'm just gonna be straight up. And I'm making a video about this because, let's be real, I love to gossip. We all love a good gossip, and it's a beautiful day out in Asbury Park. I'm here sitting in the park, just hanging out, talking with you right now. But it's more so like, this stuff's not okay. You know, I'm laughing, right? Like, it's funny to me, but you know, like never getting paid out for gigs and then getting hit up by the same band to go play again. What do you think the answer is gonna be? Are you nuts? Like what, you know, what is going on in your mind when you're doing something like that? And then like when you get presented with the opportunity to make the situation right, just kind of hitting that person with the, damn, that's crazy. Bro, you're nuts. That is truly diabolical work. But again, I'm making this video because I have a weird suspicion that this happens to people all the time, but they just don't talk about it. And you know, I got a lot of gray hair, man. I'm about to be 30. I just don't really care anymore. I have such a low tolerance for shit like this that I just don't care. I really don't care. And if this bothers someone that like, oh, like you shouldn't share something like this, the people who say that are the shady people who do things like this. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's okay to not talk about stuff like this. Like, I'm just at a point in my life where if someone does something real wrong like that, and then they kind of just double down, like, I'm gonna sit in the park, I'm gonna prop my little phone up, I'm gonna put my little microphone on, and I'm gonna make a whole video about it, and then a bunch of other people are gonna comment, and we're all just gonna gossip, and it's gonna be a great time. Because if I'm not getting paid, you best believe I'm gonna make some content about it. I'm gonna get with mine. So that's really it. If this has happened to you, I'm curious to know what your story was. And I want people who watch this video too, who may be like newer musicians or even like veteran musicians, to see like what happens out there. And just so you can either avoid situations like this or, you know, talk about it, because it's not okay. It really is not okay, as much as I'm joking and laughing about it. And I think the more that it's talked about, hopefully the less it will happen and people will at least be more aware of it. But yeah, man, when you say you're doing a paid gig, pay the people that you pay out. If you can't, explain why. But definitely don't hit them up to do another paid gig with you and not rectify the past situation. That's just crazy. I'm gonna make a video about it. Here we are. So that's it. If you enjoy content like this, what I'm gonna do, actually, I wanna know from you guys watching, would you rather see, the next video I make is either gonna be like bringing you guys on a weekend of gigging, like with the wedding band that I play in, like sound check, what, you know, kind of just BSing with the band beforehand, what the gig is like, you know, how I prepare and all that kind of stuff, like a day in the life type of video? Or would you rather see like a gear demo, like a Swiss Army knife bass pedal that I've been wanting to make a video about? Let me know. Let me know that in the comments too. I always want to make videos that people want to see, not just what I like to make. I love making videos like this. If this is the type of video that y'all want to see, man, I will park my butt in this park. I will just plant myself here and just do this every day, man. I love this. But that's it. That's it, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Has this happened to you before? What do you want to see next? Subscribe if this is your taste of content. If it's not, it's all good. No hard feelings. I'm on Instagram at GCJams. I make like short, funny videos there. And that's all I got. Have a good rest of your day.